Hello again, YouTube. I grew up here in a rather pretty 12th century market town nestling in the South Downs. It's a beautiful place to live, and it was a wonderful place to grow up. In the days before Cafe Nero and Starbucks and all that malarkey, at the top of Lavant Street here, we had the Blue Peter. What a dive. The Blue Peter was in addition to the Barn Cafe, which was in the car park of the Railway Inn just behind me, and the Bambi Cafe, which was adjacent to the White Hart pub in College Street. Like the Blue Peter, none of these places exist today. Once we'd got our bikes, it was no longer sufficient to hang around at these cafes. We wanted to travel further afield and find other ones. I can't condone the idea of cafe racing, but equally I can't deny it. So we would hop on our steeds and we would head west along the notorious A272. West from town along the 272 is a crossroads known as the Westmeath Hut, where there was a happy eater. They were notorious for suspect quality and vastly inflated prices. They cashed in on travelling salesmen and businessmen's expense accounts and holiday makers who were in a holiday mood and probably didn't care. They were not for the sort of people that went to the Blue Peter. Expensive and rubbish, they couldn't really survive. It remained derelict for years, but it would re-emerge as the south of England's probably best known motorcycle friendly cafe. Jane and the long-suffering Marlon breathed new life into, or more likely shouted at, the derelict and dilapidated former happy eater, and in September of 2007 appeared Loomies. It was always intended to cater for bikes and their riders, but I do wonder whether they could ever have imagined just how successful it was going to be. Obviously the location here on the crossroads of the A272 and the A32 certainly helps. But time and circumstance rolled on, and in October 2014 it changed hands and has since been rebranded as Loomies Moto Cafe, which is how we find it today.